My father kicked me out by text because my cousin offered $900 a month for my room. Pack by Friday. Anything left goes in the trash. My mother added, complain and don't come home for the holidays. My younger sister sent a laughing emoji. They called me a parasite who had lived there for free. In reality, I had spent 4 years paying property taxes, covering repairs, and funding my father's contracting business. They called it helping the family, so none of it counted. I finished my shift, drove to the house at 2 in the morning, and slid an envelope under the door. Too early to celebrate. Inside were transfers, tax receipts, repair invoices, and a signed agreement for the $32,000 my father had borrowed. He promised repayment after a project closed 18 months earlier. Instead, he bought my cousin Derek a company truck. Derek got jobs, loans, and praise. I got lectures about gratitude. That afternoon, my friend Leah, who worked for the lender, warned me that my name appeared in my parents' refinance application. My payments were listed as gifts from a dependent daughter. Derek was listed as the new paying tenant. They were rewriting my history before borrowing against the house. I requested a full accounting and copied my attorney. My father called 10 minutes later. You gave us that money. Then why did you sign a repayment agreement? Silence. He admitted they planned to repay me after refinancing. When I asked why my name appeared, he snapped, you don't understand business. Yet I had always been expected to fund it. The next morning, officers watched while movers collected my records and my grandmother's sewing box. My attorney disputed the refinance. The lender froze it after finding a document carrying my electronic signature. I had never signed it. My father summoned me to dinner and banned recordings. My mother's phone was already recording on the sideboard. Derek sat in my old chair. His truck key rested beside his plate. My father announced his promotion to operations manager. Everyone clapped. Some of us build opportunities instead of demanding them, Derek said. I placed a folder on the table containing my transfers, the loan agreement, and the forged signature. Who signed my name? My father called it preliminary. My sister muttered, you're ruining dinner. Someone used my identity to obtain a loan, I said. Dinner is not the emergency. My father refused to answer. Instead, he returned Derek's $900 through his banking app. We take care of people who respect us. That was when I stopped believing evidence could make them fair. My mother finally cracked. Derek signed it. Your father approved it. They thought you would agree. Then my sister started crying because the refinance was supposed to pay her credit cards. They planned to borrow $240,000 and had already divided it. When I said the lender had referred the signature to its fraud department, Derek's chair fell backward. I disputed a document I didn't sign, I said. My father ordered me to sign a replacement statement. When I refused, he told me I was no longer his daughter. I picked up my folder. You built your easy life on my silence. At the door, I turned to Derek. You should worry less about me and more about the company account ending in 4,412. His face went white. That account had once made payments on my loan. I later spotted the same number on a reimbursement Derek accidentally sent me. My father's accountant checked it the next day. Derek had kept the account active for nearly 2 years. He redirected customer deposits, created fake vendors, and spent more than $180,000 on the truck, gambling, travel, and personal debts. The refinance had been meant to hide the hole. Suppliers cut off credit, project stalled. Derek stopped paying rent after 1 month, took the truck, and disappeared. Then my sister asked me to withdraw the debt claim, and my aunt suggested I move home to fix the books. Every solution still required my sacrifice. I refused. I offered my father a secured repayment plan, an independent accountant, no relatives controlling company money, and no more public lies. He called it humiliating. Being threatened with homelessness by people using your money was humiliating. He signed 2 days later. The company survived after my father sold assets and removed relatives from its accounts. Derek lost the truck and the protection he mistook for immunity. 6 months later, I started a design career using the sketches my family had mocked. My name finally appeared beneath my own work. I moved into a 1-bedroom apartment with no family keys. My grandmother's sewing box sat beside my drafting table. The last time I passed their house, my old room held only company records. They traded me for a tenant who lasted 37 days and stole $180,000. I did not destroy my family. I simply stopped standing between them and the consequences they created.